The call that God puts on our life can be scary at times. Has anybody been like, whoa, I can't, you want me to do what? Right? And it was 4 years ago in July when the toughest question that has been asked of me happened. But backing up further, a year prior, God had told me to do a prayer and fasting moment, a personal one, that prepared me for this moment in July of 2020, where Pastor Arlie would ask me to step in as lead pastor in June of 2021 when he would retire. And that moment was prepared for. God told me through fasting, hey, if this question is asked of you, you will say yes. Okay, God, seriously, I do fast sometimes. I'm like, I'm going to do this until you speak to me. It was like 2 months at that time. I don't put a time frame on a lot of my fasts. But then the moment came. And the moment, it was a little bit like, what? Like I knew it. I was prepared for the question. But the weight of the moment, the responsibility that calling was, knowing that if I would say yes, what that meant for my life, what that meant for my wife's life, my kids' life. I mean, pastors' kids, have you heard of them? Not all of them, but those things were weighing into my head. The weight of it all. And I got into my car and I just bawled all the way home because of the weight of it, because of the responsibility of leading a church like Christ Wesleyan in so many facets and a vision of sharing the light of Jesus Christ with our world. And there's going to be things that we've never done before to reach people we never reached before, and that's going to cause some change, and people don't like change. But here's what gets me through all the difficult things about being a lead pastor. First of all, it's a privilege. And it's a privilege I don't take lightly. Because I love you, I believe in you, and I believe we are the light of the world. But again, as I always say, I'm your pastor, but I'm not perfect. You know, I'm in this life with you together, but the privilege and honor it is to lead in such a way doesn't mean sometimes it's not a little scary. But I believe if God has called you, he will equip you. And that's what has gotten me through some difficult times.